Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. I have with me today one of my part-time co-hosts, Mr. Curtis Harmon of the Bearded Idiots fame.
Hello. Used to have a beard.
Used to have a beard.
Yeah. Now I got facial hair.
Facial hair. I'm keeping on the work going for everybody.
Yep, you're toting all the water.
So this is one of Curtis's whiskeys. He's left it over here for quite some time.
Yeah, we've been trying to get this going for a minute.
So, why don't you tell us about it, Curtis?
It is actually this is the first in the Glenfiddich experimental series. I think you've already done the number 3, the Fire and Cane, on your channel here. But this one, I went back. I think we enjoyed that one. All of us did.
I think so.
So we went back and I was like, "Hey, fuck it. If that one was good, let's get number 1 and then try to find the other ones." Right.
All right.
So I found this one. This is the Glenfiddich IPA. That's what they're calling it. The India Pale, finished in India Pale Ale Cask, zesty and hoppy. So I'll bore everybody with the back here for a minute. It's kind of long-winded. Said, when Brian Kinsman, our malt master, met an entrepreneurial space-side craft brewer, they hit it off immediately and didn't take long for a genius idea to form. Experimental and untraditional, Brian suggested creating a Glenfiddich whiskey finished in IPA craft beer casks, something never done in the industry before. What started as a quirky idea had turned into an intensive experiment. So there's some other stuff down here about how I guess the IPA influenced this whiskey and the whiskey influenced a different IPA that they made. There's a bunch of stuff on the back that you can read. Kind of boring. Coming in at 43%. So what's that?
86
proof. Yeah. So it's not full of fucking alcohol, but respectable, I guess.
It's got like a bunch of floral notes.
Damn sure does. Now, we did this, I don't know how long ago on the podcast. Like you said, it's been sitting over here for a while, so it's been a minute since I've had it. There's definitely scotch notes in there. There's definitely a medicinal note. That Band-Aid.
You get the medicinal notes more on the palate. A little bit, touch of smoke, but I think Glenfiddich is known for some slight smokiness.
Yeah.
So, few floral notes come through, but I don't know, and you probably know more about IPAs than I do. I know I don't like them too much, but I personally don't get the influence.
That floral that you're picking up heavy on the nose, I'm thinking that's coming a lot from the hops that's left over that from the cask, the IPAs, because IPAs are just that's really all they are. I mean, the whole thing is that they're very, very hoppy.
Yeah.
And hops from different regions have different profiles. Some have like really fruity, some have very floral. I mean, it just depends on the hops. So this obviously used a floral hop. Of course, I mean scotch in itself has some.
Yeah, the Glenfiddich has some floral notes to it, especially like just the run-of-the-mill 12-year. I mean, it does have the medicinal peatiness to it, but it's also got a lot of floral and makes it more rounded, I guess. I don't know, it just sounded good.
Yep, sounds right. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Just say anything with confidence and people will believe you.
Confident.
I don't really get, I like IPAs. I like drinking them. I like 60, 90, I like 120-minute IPAs. I like the ones that are very, very hoppy. And there's a subtlety there. I mean, it's just a hint of that hoppiness. So it's very subtle, which I guess is kind of good. I mean, you're not buying a fucking IPA here. You know what I mean? You're buying a Scotch whiskey that, played around a little bit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess they kind of hit it
Poured himself off.
Yeah. They played it right where if your palate is there and if you like IPAs, it'll stand up and it's there, but it ain't taken over.
No.
Which I think is good.
Man, I'd probably buy it again, but I don't. I'm just not a fan of sub 90 proof whiskeys.
Right.
Yeah. It tastes good. To me, it tastes good.
Yeah,
but
it's a little sweet, maybe,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird for a Scotch, I think.
I get a lot of spiciness on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's alcohol burn, but it's warming up the back of the tongue.
Yeah. Of course, it's what? Well, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's morning to me.
I just woke up from a nap.
Yeah. We partied pretty hard last night, so I slept till 11.
Mm.
So I'm starting the day off with this.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is breakfast.
I know. Whenever I woke up at 3:20 a.m., whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all were still up partying whenever I was waking up. So that's wild.
I say we partied hard. We sat in my house.
Yeah. Stayed up late.
Right. We stayed up late.
Yeah.
Of course, we were drinking, but still. I don't know, man. I think I dropped.
Yeah,
I dropped like $70 on this.
I probably
72.
wouldn't. I probably wouldn't. Like knowing what it tastes like now, I wouldn't buy it again. Just it tastes good, and I mean it's. I think if somebody's trying to go from like a floral Scotch to a more peated Scotch, this would probably be a good middle of the road.
Yeah.
But I prefer Lafroig.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's all I got.
It's worth a play. I mean, like if if you're looking at it on the shelf and you like experimental things and whatever, I would suggest maybe finding a bar. A really good bar would have these kind of things available for you to taste. Definitely try it before you buy it. This is one of those because it is a little bit quirky. So $70 on a dice roll is, I don't think a whole lot of people are going to do that.
Been there, done that.
Right. I mean, we do this because, content, right? The podcast and then, of course, your channel here. So we roll these dice because it's our thing.
Yeah.
But if you're just a whiskey guy,
we're doing the work
lady,
for you people out there.
right? You're welcome.
You people. I think that's all I got on this one, man. It's good.
Yeah.
It's decent. It's okay.
It's not as good as that Fire and Cane.
No.
That Fire and Cane so far is my favorite of these little experimental series.
Yeah.
That one I really enjoyed.
So far. All right. Don't forget to check the description below for all the links to everything. The Teespring with the t-shirts over there and other stuff. Tattered Beans. Order some coffee from me. It's pretty good.
Speaking of which, I need to get an order in. I'm about out. They got the pods.
Yeah, they got the
Keurig pods.
Keurig pods.
That was a game changer for me on ordering it.
You can order those now too. So don't forget to check out the Bearded Idiots. You got anything else?
No.
All right. So like always, folks, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family.
Absolutely.
Have a nice day. Don't drink and drive. I try to give a shout out like, hey, don't be a dumbass. Don't drink and drive. Be smart about this.
Yeah,
This is
no
all
doubt.
for educational purposes only.
Ubers are super cheap compared to a DWI.
Yeah. Yes. Since now that I'm monetized, I try to be
Yeah, that's all right.
the word of wisdom.
There you go.
Yeah. So y'all take care. Have a good night.